Hello everyone, welcome to Interview Times. So, here with us Dr. Prashant Kumar Mohanty, the Dean Academics of Centurion University of Technology and Management, Bhubaneswar. He has experienced 27 years in this educational profession. So, let's have one-to-one meet with Dr. Prashant Kumar Mohanty. Hello sir, welcome to Interview Times.
Thank you.
So, my first question is, how is the growth of digital education in India?
The education is no more a classroom learning for the country or even for the entire world, because the students is expected to learn from the world. When we say learn from the world, means there is no boundary, and therefore learning has to happen in every field. Say for example, it could be a classroom, it could be a lab, it could be a production center, it could be the knowledge that is being available in across the discipline, which we are referring to lot of online content, online materials. So therefore, digitization is very important to access to the knowledge that is available, and therefore the pedagogy must adapt to the digitalization of the method of learning, where a student can not dependent on the classroom learning alone. He can access to any resources available worldwide, and that can be a learning resource for him. So this is what is the practice of Centurion University today also. We believe that we should not confine students into a classroom, rather allow him to learn whatever is the interest and whatever is the practice, whatever is the experience being shared at the digital platform. And that's how the digitalization is very, very essential at every level.
So what is the placement standards and criteria of Centurion University?
See, what we do, our model of university is more on scaling university. So what we look at what is the industry skill that is required for a student to acquire during his education. And in the process, what we do, we collaborate with industry and find out what is that competency they are looking for from the student, and we integrate into curriculum. So then the students learn from the industry as well as from the practice element, which are essential to acquire that competency. So there is a integration or a fusion of the industry knowledge along with the curriculum, and that allows the students to get that real-time competency of industry standard. And in the process, when the industry look for a kind of job profile with a necessary job skill, then the student is ready with that job skill, and he doesn't have to wait for a special training to be offered by industry. Rather than he has already been trained in the university level, and just to take up an introduction and or induction, a part of the induction program, and then he can get into the job. Because today industry doesn't have time or even the resource to train people, and there is an attrition issue also. So therefore people join in the industry and then get trained and they quit. So that's a big loss for the industry. So industry want university to take that responsibility, and that's possible only when there is a industry collaboration, and what we call it as build, operate and transfer. Like the curriculum is built by industry and then jointly offered by industry experts and the faculty, and then that knowledge is transferred to the faculty or the university, which continues. And of course there is a value addition on the basis of changes that is to be incorporated. So that allows the students to actually acquire necessary skill, job skill rather, to get placement, and that is the key things for Centurion University here.
So how unique is Centurion University?
Well, uniqueness, if you consider, as we know that this is a skill university, we do skilling at 3 different levels. Skilling at the school for the students who are school dropout, they could not pursue their higher education, and obviously they would like to see that what is that opportunity for me if I could not complete my degree. Is that I can't do anything in my life? So university tries to identify those skills which are essential, or even for a person who is a school dropout can afford to acquire that within a 3 months to 1 year period of time, and then we connect to the industry to get job, or he can be self-employed. The second level of skilling we do at a higher education level, which I mentioned just now in terms of acquiring industry skill, that allows students to acquire this job skill that is required for industry. And the third uniqueness of the university is that upskilling and reskilling of the people who are already employed at the industry sector. Even there are a lot of obsolescence happening because of change in technology. The entire disruption is happening across the globe, even in the society, in the education, in the industry, and therefore that disruption makes people, obsolete. They are not stable, and they need to look at what is that new competency I need to build to retain my job and grow in my career. So we also do upskilling and reskilling at the industry level. This is apart from the skilling, we are very much into community engagement program. We see that how we integrate or how we work with the community, we take up problems from the community and try to find a technical and through a research some solution that can be given to the people, like for farmer, for slum people, for maybe those are underprivileged people. For them, what kind of solution that university can offer, and that's a real-time experience for the students to also deal with the problem, identify the problem, find out the solution, and that is allowing our university to work with the community at large. And third important thing which we are focusing as a Centurion University is, like, other than skilling and other than solving the problems, we are saying that it's an industry university, industry within the university. Like normally we believe that university and industry has to be two different identity. No, within the university campus we have built industry which are actually commercial production center, and lot of product has been developed through our student project from the research centers, and those products are being now commercialized. In fact, we are proud to say that universities are having about 29 commercial products which we are selling in the market. It could be from agriculture product, it could be a technological product, it could be like a transformer, power transformer, apparel, e-rickshaw. There are a lot of production factory which exist within the university, and that's a very uniqueness for students to explore, understand how an industry operates, and also students to understand how an enterprise operates, and tomorrow create an opportunity so a student to think to start to have his own enterprise, maybe through a startup, and of course some of the incubation center we have done through our students. So that is the third important USP of Centurion University today. We are working on it, and this is a journey forward. We will continue to do that.
So what are the main goals of Centurion University?
Well, we again repeat that our tagline says setting life empowering community. So if you are into education, we must understand that the people's needs, and when that people needs means people needs in terms of the skilling, and we must identify what are the skills which are essential on time to time basis and keep evolving through that, so that the people are never feel like I'm educated but unemployed. So this should not be the case. Like if somebody is educated, must demonstrate through his action, which the knowledge, that's the skill which he has acquired. He understand that okay, I can apply in the real field, and that is the kind of knowledge we look at the Centurion, and we keep evolving through. The second important thing we are focusing now through research. The university has about 21 research centers. So we are working on various unique problem statements where we trying to find out, innovate a new product, and that can give a real-time learning for the students, faculty, and of course it can go for commercial through publication and patent. So this is a journey for a long term. We will continue, and that's what we are focusing for next 5 years.
Thank you so much, sir. It's a great meeting to you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for watching. For more updates, please follow us.